Back in 1950s, the Atomic Energy Commission asked parents to mail their kids' baby teeth in for medical studies.
Wow.
They
Did they
said,
pay him?
I'm not sure.
Well,
They said that it was to learn more about children's health and nutrition so that families all over the country boxed up their kids' teeth, and sent them in. Thousands of teeth came in. But it wasn't about vitamins or calcium or checking the nutrition of the kids. They were testing those teeth for a radioactive chemical from a nuclear bomb fallout. So they wanted to know how much radiation had made its way into the children's bones because they had tested radiation, like they dropped a bomb somewhere. And so hospitals and universities were taking samples from these, even from newborns, and sometimes like kids that didn't make it, they were taking samples from that. And so the name that they gave it, Project Sunshine, and calling it Sunshine while studying the effects of fallout on bones of children.
Wow.
That's dark, dude.
Yeah.
It's dark. And then it didn't even come out until 1990s when the documents were declassified. 40 years of darkness hidden by a Smiley name. Isn't that crazy, dude?
Wow.
That's dark, dude.
Yeah.
It's dark. And then it didn't even come out until 1990s when the documents were declassified. 40 years of darkness hidden by a Smiley name. Isn't that crazy, dude?
Yeah.
And so sometimes darkness has its season, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes darkness has its season, and it's wrapped up in a bright label, but real light will expose it every time. And in the 1958s, hospitals and universities were taking bones and teeth from the remains of children to study this radiation level, and it didn't come out until the 1990s when the files were declassified. All good intentions, but built on deception. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
It's a crazy thing, dude. It's a crazy thing. Sometimes things happen that are out of your control. Sometimes negative, dark things. And we know this like to be true all around. David went somewhere cool. I want to let him talk about it when he comes back. But there's darkness all around us, man.
Yeah.
You don't have to look very far into Hollywood. You don't have to look very far into government. You don't have to look very far into politics, into education, into anything without finding some sort of corruption that's been covered up. Mm-hmm. And it kind of feels like sometimes it has its very long, dark season. And the encouragement here, and the point of me telling this story, is that it's just a season. And light always, this is a cliche, but light always shines brightest in the dark. And so you got to find those moments of light and hold on to them when you're in those long, dark periods.
Yep.
Amen.
Yep.
And so it's just an interesting story, dude. Got another one for you. I won't play music to this. You ready?
Yeah.
Operation Big Buzz.
Boolean. Sorry. It's okay. Sorry, I'm just kidding.
Operation Big Buzz. Big Buzz. Sounds like a B movie, right? Sounds like a low budget sci-fi movie. But Operation Big Buzz was real. In 1955, just I think 5 years after this whole Project Sunshine thing, the U.S. Army bred over 1 million female mosquitoes. So they bred these mosquitoes, the kind that carry, like disease, like yellow fever and other fevers and all kinds of gross things.
Yeah.
And they loaded about 300,000 of them into bombs and literally dropped them in from planes over Georgia. So they dropped them into Georgia. Actual mosquitoes started falling out of the skies, and they called it a field test. And the goal was to see if the mosquitoes could survive the drop and spread out and, do the mosquito thing that they do. And guess what? They lived.
Wow.
So our own government bred mosquitoes, put them all together in a plane and dropped them on Georgia, and they lived. And these mosquitoes would survive and spread out and, do mosquito things. And guess what? They lived. They landed miles away, entered homes, bit humans, animals, all the normal things. And the insects, the report says they dispersed satisfactorily. That's a big word.
Say that again.
What we wanted.
Well, nope. Try again.
They did what they wanted it to do. It was a complete success. Obviously, they were doing this to test out to see if this could be used in warfare.
You know I'm back when I'm calling you out.
It's all right. That's okay. They named this Operation Big Buzz, but it was crazy because it was just a dress rehearsal for biological warfare.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Why are we doing it on ourselves? That's what I want to know. Like, why are we test subjects? What are they dropping for
It's
point?
kind of like, I'm not going to promote the movie, but so I'm not going to say the movie's name, but like the guy, like the President Snow,
Oh, okay.
you know, like that's like that kind of like, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, then you know, but it's kind of almost like that's how America kind of is.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's obviously we're getting
I mean, we're there.
a little weird, but
It's okay.
I mean, it's legit. Like
Yeah.
some crazy stuff goes on
And you never know about it until like enough time has passed.
until a whistleblower comes out or documents get released.
Until a whistle. Yeah, exactly. And that only happens usually when the guilty party is gone.
Yeah.
So it's like nothing can really be done.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's just wild. So there's so many other things. And they didn't even just stop there. They did follow-ups. There was Operation Big Itch, where they dropped fleas. And Operation Dropkick was another mosquito test in Florida.
Dropkick. What was that one?
Florida mosquitoes.
Oh, God.
It's wild.
Florida's got enough.
Man, they got enough problems down there. They got a lot of issues. Yeah, but anyways, and they just banned the in Florida they banned geoengineer or not geo. Is that what it's called when they do the airplane stuff?
Cloud seeding.
Cloud seeding and stuff like that. They banned that in Florida.
Oh.
So I wonder if there'll be less hurricanes.
You know what's crazy is because in Florida, it's like 1 hour it's raining.
Mm-hmm.
The next hour it's sunny and 80.
Kind of like Ohio.
Yeah, but it's like every day.
Yeah.
There's like an hour of rain.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's weird.